Decision Plus has been and still is a leading stock market service provider. From training to coaching, we cover it all. Try both our software as well as our coaching site, completely free for 10 days without obligation. No credit card is needed to sign up for the trial. The trial subscription will be automatically canceled for you at the end. DecisionPlus.com, your stock market service center. Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try marketgurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above. Market Vision Plus is the trading companion of so many investors. Make your fundamental and technical analysis easy with Canada's #1 stock market decision-making software. Research, decide, and follow your positions with Market Vision Plus. See the menus just above this program and try Market Vision Plus for 10 days without any obligation after the show. When it comes to day trading, Trader Plus is the right tool. Track 50 quotes simultaneously. Create dozens of quick lists. Display as many as 30 real-time intraday charts at the same time. Watch the action with candlesticks or bar charts as fast as 10 seconds. See the market by sectors. Use the chart models already prepared for you. Try Trader Plus for 10 days in the menu above without any obligation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Swing Trading Show. May 1st, 2019. Okay, let's go here. Okay, you have the question bar already. We have that poor market again. It's not very easy right now. It's been like that for a week or two. Nothing is happening. The situation is not that favorable. You know, some stock maintain their position, like the financials are still okay. The results are okay, but the market is really on a top condition. It's still the same situation. We were going to have some maybe a little breakout. What's happening here? Okay, wait a second. I just gotta get rid of this. Okay, I just used the wrong lines. Okay. This. Okay. So look, it's still that same sideways market condition for days and days. It's been lasting days. You know, the Dow is the same. It went up today. It's not going up anymore. And the Nasdaq was going up slightly, now going down, but very little. It's the FOMC this afternoon at 2 o'clock in an hour, 10 approximately. And we don't expect much from the Fed either, but who knows? You know, they may come out with a rabbit out of their hat. But so far, no one is expecting any big changes so far, and. We had a lot of financial results this morning, and not many stocks has reacted very nicely. Apple 236 to 246, the stock went up, and now it's changing directions. Let's take a. Okay, so that's the result from this morning, and we have seen the top of the stock already. It's oversold though. You know, it's not that bad. You know, the potential is not that big because the resistance is 231. So there's like 8% potential on the stock. But look, Advanced micro device 6 cents as expected, and Yum brand is going down on a 82 cents as expected, and Fortis 55 to 74. The stock is even negative. So with a good result. Centera Gold 7 cents to 17 cents. At least they have 41% increase in the sales, but there's no potential yet there too, because the top is at $7 and it's a major resistance at this level. And Domtar is going down on a 136 to 144. So that's 8 cents better, but the stock is breaking down. Groupe CGI is 117 as expected, so the stock is not maintaining its bullish cycle. It's very calm right now. Loblaw 81 to 78, the stock is down. Cameco broke down this morning and came right back up, -2 to -8, and 32% less in the sales. Emerald Health went down, EMH, and then came right back up. On its earnings are no comparison, but they announced -1 cent, 303% increase in the sale. Calfrac -6 cents to -25. That's the reason the stock is going down, and it's also breaking down. It's a sell signal this morning. And Whitecap Resources 7 cents plus 7 cents to -13, and the stock was breaking down this morning. Came back a little bit, but I think it's still a breakdown. Look, the gas is up slightly, but the USO keeps going down, and the energy stock keeps going down. There has been lots of sell signals this morning among the stocks, the oil stock, as Whitecap was breaking down, Crescent Point, and Meg, and Kilt, and Enerflex, Enerplus, Freehold, and others are breaking down also in the sector. And Nabrivia Therapeutic is going down on the news. They have received a letter, a complete answer from the FDA concerning his demand to obtain the approbation of their Contempo product for the treatment of complicated infections. But that's all they say. They have received a complete answer, but the stock is coming down. So I presume the answer was bad. It was not favorable. The ADP employment report, before they had 151, they expect 180, they got 275. So the big job numbers, but which is not reflected on the market. And Air Canada, also WestJet are on my stock here. And according to 98.5 FM radio, Air Canada and WestJet would be interested to buy Transat. But so far, there's no potential there on Air Canada. The stock broke out because people love Air Canada, that's all. And because WestJet never even respond to it. And Transat is stable at this level. I wouldn't buy it anyway. Okay, the question bar is right there. I haven't received any yet. Okay, so energy. USO is down, near breaking down, but the stocks broke down already. I showed you that, so it's very negative for the oil stocks, so don't buy anything in the oil right now. And the gold is also going down. Wait a little second here. I just gotta do, just gotta do something here. There. Okay, fine. I just did something wrong before. Okay, so you see the gold is returning down, erasing yesterday's increase, and now it's heading towards the bottom, and the stocks broke down also in the gold. So the gold stock are not in a favorable situation. Many stocks are near their breakdown, and some did already. So I can't see any positive stock within the sector, and you can on the approach of the Fed this afternoon, it's not going any better. So you have a clear sell signal here on Kinross and others also. So the mining has to be avoided again, because it's really heading down fast towards the support here at 112 and 50. So all sectors are just flat or negative. There's only one positive sector, which is the technology, and it's because of only two stocks. So look, consumer discretionary is testing its support, could pass bearish. The telecom are heading nowhere. The financials are topping. Industrial 2, real estate 2, utilities straight flat, consumer staples straight flat. As I said, the technology is going up, not even breaking out on a new summit yet, but it is. Oh yes, Shopify is doing it right now. So that's the only stock that is pushing forward, is Shopify, because the Group CGE on its earning never even continue its last bullish cycle. So it remains within its neutral situation right now. And in the healthcare, I'll talk about the cannabis later. I'm just checking to see. We have a reversal on night Therapeutic, but with a non-credible volume, which is only a 60,000 share traded today. And within this type of downtrend, I wouldn't embark in a little weak breakout as it is with a volume which is that small here this morning. So I forget about it. And in the cannabis, the sector is back on standby, I could say. There's nothing going on out there, and everything has become neutral again. Also, all of the ETF, of course, and all of the stocks. So no matter some since for a long period of time, some for a shorter period of time. Only one stock is heading up a little bit. It's TGOD, the Green Organic Dutchman, but it's very weak. And every other stocks are back into their neutral formation. Most of them has a buy signal nearby, if it breaks the resistance, but at the moment it's not happening. So you see, like Chronos is stable. Organigram went up for 2 days. It's no longer going up. So showing that today it's the end of the last bullish cycle. So it's a return. It's not going through. So 1 day, 2 days. So the next signal is 1040 on organigram. And OGE erased yesterday the quote of the day before. Today it's bouncing back, but it's still remaining a sideways formation there. And this is a negative peak at the moment. So there would be a reversal of the last cycle at 67.25. And for all the other stock, look, Afria is very negative. Exo is also stable at the end of its bullish cycle. Next entrance point is 1140, and end of the bullish cycle for Enwave, also neutral formation for Neptune. Emerald Health doesn't even look good. It's a breakdown for GROW, GROW, and all of others are neutral. Namaste, I've done something later. I haven't seen it earlier. It just happened, but it's a very, very small movement intraday wise. Big resistance here at 90. So you have a 10 cents potential there. That's all there is. And and it would be like 80, 83, 84 to 90. That's the best we can expect anyway for the day. EMA paid 45.58. EMA 45.58. The stock, as the market, is totally neutral. There's no movement at all. There's no sell signal either. So it would be 49.50 for a sell signal, and for a buy signal it would be 51.25. Can you analyze DUSD for me, please? 22.25, 100 share, DUSD. DUSD. Near breaking down. you have a 22.25. It's 23.05. So you make $1.20 on this. It looks not too bad for the moment. You see, it's approaching the resistance, and all supports remains higher so far. So we do have a positive triangle formation here, saying that the sellers refuses to go lower every time. So, but the buyers always come back to the top. So that's an indication that we may be nearby a future breakout. So since you do have a position already on it, I'd say just hold on to it. Your price paid is 22.25, and the sell signal is 22.75. RMD on New York, next signal, RMD. But it would be actually a 106, but the volume is so small today at 90,000 as opposed to its average of 40,000. We just got to make sure it's going to break strongly up there. So it's very close. It's very close, okay? And we can say that we had some sort of a sideways movement here. There was one there also. And so it's not going up a hell of a lot each time, you know. So that's not what I can call a big runner. So you have a 10% chance, you have a 10% potential until the resistance here on a $100 chart stock. INSP. INSP. I confirm that it is on New York. My opinion, you don't have the stock, but don't buy it anyway. So because it's a downtrend and it's putting pressure on its support right now. So it's a short term. It's an uptrend on the within its daily chart. It's intraday charts in 15 minutes. You know, because it's been going up since 45 to 50 and even 53. But on the longer run, it's still a negative peak that it's just had produced here. So this peak, as opposed to this one, is negative, but it's also a negative, and the two are one there. But there's also this one and all the other ones. So the trend is negative. So I wouldn't touch that stock. Amazon for US, AMZN. So Amazon is pretty calm, very close to its resistance of $2,000. So there's like $70 in potential out of $2,000. Okay, so you know, it's going to be tough to pass this place there. So the only potential we have is within a breakout at 1970 until 2000. Okay, so you have a $30 potential out of close to $2,000. So I don't think it's worth the risk to buy it. Well, you're not risking your pants there, because you know it's still Amazon. It's very strong, but you know in the bad markets, even Amazon can come down. It went down here by $500. You know, so near its resistance like that, I would not embark in something like this. So let's see, just before we end, we had got a little pullback on USO right now, but the situation is very, very calm, you know, and I don't think much is going to happen before 2 o'clock, where the Fed is going to talk. So we better wait until then. But you know, right now, don't force anything. Don't try to attempt to buy too much. There is almost no occasion on the market. The market is really topping, and we need to see where this market is going to head before we embark a new wave of new series of position. So thank you very much for attending. So we'll be watching the Fed at 2.